Hello everybody! Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Thursday! Welcome back! We're mood lighting today because one of my lights didn't want to connect to the Wi-Fi, and I am inclined to let it nap for today. That'll do. I'm sure I could turn it off and back on again, but you know, it's a good day for some cozy lights. How you guys doing? Hi, hey, you, hello. First time I ever catch the stream before it started. Always coming right when it's about to end. Yeah, we had a nice early time slot, depending on where you are and what you consider early, but it's still morning for me. It's just about 9 a.m. I'm playing hardcore today, but I was just checking in on my auctions to see if there's anything that needed my attention before we get started here, because, well, you know, the gold grind never stops. Are you rich yet? Well, I gotta sell the rest of the mastery flasks that I made yesterday, and then it'll be, I don't know, mildly rich. I was about to say it's Saturday, so some of you are doing the fishing derby today, but that's not even a little bit true. It's not even close to true. Saturday's not for another 2 days, so don't need to worry about that. We did our trading post shopping yesterday. We got the bar filled, so that's one thing that's sorted out. I wonder if I should ever unfreeze this. I don't think I'm gonna buy it because it looks too much like the one I already have. And they want 800 tender for it. Mind you, I've saved up close to 4,000, but I don't know. The more I have, the more I want to save. It's funny. I used to spend myself down to broke like every single month. And then something just like changed. And I entered this like scarcity mindset with Trader's Tender, and now it's like pulling teeth to get me to buy anything, even if I like it. Because like, what if I like something else more? You know, later. Could happen. Could be true. In any case, what shall we do? I think it's going to take Flabby a few minutes to log on today, so I do have a little bit of time. We could poke around in the hardcore character and remind ourselves of what the buttons do. We could do a tiny bit of gathering. I don't know if that sounds like me. If you open 2 Hazel tabs, get her in stereo. Every now and then I will, I'll accidentally unmute my own Twitch tab of my own stream, and it terrifies me because not only is it kind of freaky to hear your own voice when you weren't expecting it, but it's also, behind what you're actually saying. It's the most speech jamming thing you could do. Oh, Squash'em, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate. Very dramatic. MTG starter collection box thing. Oh, fun! Nice. Nice. See, check on the patron orders. Oh yeah. A little more catch-up knowledge available. I think we're probably not super far off from getting get some Mica Bloom, from getting the potions thing maxed out. Still don't know if I'm gonna make any. It's nice to at least have it set up for next season. I saw that there was even more stuff on the shop. I don't think we're gonna worry about it, but you know, we still need the Brutusaur. I think I will regret not getting it if I don't, just because of the mailbox thing. So we're going to do our best. Love the artwork that Wizards use for the cards. Want to collect the cards for the art. Oh, I got a multi-craft, but they don't give me the extras. If you get a resourcefulness proc, you get to keep the mats, even if they weren't your mats to begin with. But multi-crafts go to the person that ordered them, unfortunately. So no luck on that. 1 Orban and 12 Mica Bloom. These sorted out. I'm looking forward to hardcore today. I'm in just the right mood for it, I think. What did I want? I wanted an Ormanin. That's fine. I want to say like 12. Just joined. How close are you to the Bruto? Hit 2.1 mil in EU. Really close. I'm at about 1.1 mil. Because of North American prices, I think I only need kind of like maybe 1. I don't know, 6? What's it at? 277? Yeah, 1.7. I don't know. Slowed down a lot. Also, hardcore has kind of thrown a wrench in my plan because I am no longer spending all the time gathering that I was before. I had a good streak of like, you know, I'm gonna make like 60k every time I sit down and gather for a while, and that was really chunking me along. Until I stopped because I was having more fun doing something else. Hi, kitty cat. You want to come up? Watch out. There you go. This morning, she jumped up onto the couch where Moosey was sleeping, and she was trying to figure out how to like step around him to get to wherever it was that she was going, and she puts a paw on his head, like on his forehead, and puts her weight on it, and then thinks about it and goes, no, it's not gonna work. And the whole time Moose is just like, I must not move. I must not move. Yeah, no, I don't think it would be 60k if I sat down and did it now, which makes it a little less motivating, even though the longer I wait, the worse it's gonna get. But, you know, there's hardcore to be done. We're not dead yet. Can't stop till we're dead. Or level 60, but I feel like one of the two things. I wonder if I build in, like, a failsafe where it's like, well, if we get to level 40 and we're not dead and I need to move on with my life. Where's the parachute on that one? Gotta have the Elwyn Forest intro if you do HC. Oh. That would be cute. I still had my Dragonflight intro for the first like 3 months of the War Within. It takes me a long time to get around to doing those. Not that they're hard to make, it just takes me a long time to get around to doing them. I wanted to spend some points. I gotta also drink some water. Very important. There we go. Bulk production cap. That's nice. That's gonna give me full effectiveness of potion spillover. And then this is just resourcefulness and skill, which is also important. But I feel like I'm just going to take a little look and see if it's worth crafting any. Did stop at 40 last time. Seems like a good point. Or maybe like 41 so that I've surpassed my previous record. Could make an argument for that. Do maybe a little skin. EU prices around 370k at the moment. Yeah. Oh, spendy tokens. Spendy, spendy, spendy. 100. If I wasn't playing hardcore and I wasn't farming gold, I would probably be farming raids. That sounds real nice. But alas, we have deadlines. That's cooking. That's not what I'm looking for. I just wanted to see tempered potions specifically. Sometimes those are pretty good. Unwavering focus. No, that's not gonna do it. What about like health pots? That's a maybe actually, especially because that'll get spillover as well. Let me search that up again. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Let's make a ton of those. See if we can sell them. They'll just be the silver ones, but those are the ones that I buy. So we're gonna say 500 of the copper files, and then 600 of the silver mica bloom. You know, it's not even that big of an investment. Nothing to worry about. I think I still have, yeah, I've got 6 minutes of quick hands files, so we gotta go, go, go. Hurry. Craft. And make a bunch of health pots. We will cross the bridge when we get there. I read that if there's bears around, you shouldn't smell like strawberries. Like, if you like using scented soaps, maybe don't use them in bear country. But what if you live in bear country? Do you have to give up nice smelling soaps forever? Or risk being eaten by a bear? Tough questions. The two examples that the article gave were like fruity soap and having just cooked a pan of bacon. Two things to avoid before you go hiking in bear country. Like those are the real weaknesses of bears, is strawberries, bacon grease. Good that you can make gold with elk even without being a goblin for plus skill, without a jewel crafter for cheaper vials. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the margin in vials can't be that good. Like you're getting cheaper vials off the auction house from jewel crafters. I mean, maybe they're making bank on them, but it's one of those things that's straightforward enough that I would be surprised if there was a ton of margin in those when made. You can still benefit from jewel crafter stats just by buying them on the auction house. Still cheaper than buying them on the vendor anyway. They're 261 on the vendor. Oh, you know, let's see. What are those worth? Also, I should keep some of them because I do use some of them, so maybe I won't post all 747. Maybe we'll do like 727. It's like 8k worth of files. Or potions. Anybody buy? Oh, 100 of them right off the top. That's nice. Do other people buy potions in stacks of 100? Clearly people buy potions in bigger chunks than I do. I think I buy like 10 or 20 at a time. Alright. Let me pop on to hardcore take a look at where we're at. Oh, and you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up the prediction. If anyone has channel points they would care to wager. Oh, I've got an update on whether or not today is the day that Earbugs bites the dust, because, you know, could happen. You never know. In favor of death, we have the facts of Hazel being pretty tired. And we're in kind of a dangerous level range where we don't have super good survival stuff yet, but we are starting to fight more dangerous mobs. We were questing in the Barrens, and I'm still feeling fairly confident, so take out of that what you will. More hardcore, starting off with the weight. How are you? Happy Thursday. I hope that your weather is satisfactory. It always, whenever I log into Classic, it always sticks me in this realm, on which I have no characters, and I have to change it. I have to go Doomhowl. That's the one. Excellent, because I have taken the day off. Very nice. Speaking of satisfactory. Yes. Much needed after a busy November. Speaking of weather, we have snow. Real snow. Sticking. You could use hardcore from the launcher. Ooh, that's a good tip, actually. Snow alert. Fire up the presses. I have not played any more of it. I want to. I just have not had the window in my life. There's not a lot of time. If I have time to play a game, it's either going to be Hearthstone Battlegrounds or hardcore right now. Those are kind of the two things that I'm doing. I don't think there's room for satisfactory. So Earbugs is currently level 16 and a half. Let's see, he's got his Voidwalker here. We ended our day in Ratchet. Last time we played, I think we played like once off stream. Let's call up Flabby and see how he's doing. Barely below freezing. Winter Wonderland. How is Hazel? How is Chat? Oh, Hazel's good. Hello? Hello?
What's up?
Oh, you know, I was just streaming, talking to chat, firing up hardcore.
Are you rich yet?
Yeah. I have a...
Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
It could be worse, you know? It could be better, it could be worse. It's fine. Twitch just gave me a pop-up. Chat seems active. Consider clipping this moment. I am kind of flattered, actually. Can't complain about that. You need this one. Although I don't know if I'm particularly clip-worthy. I was just gonna tell... I was trying to come up with metaphors for how we feel. Because it's always fun when you're kind of tired or feeling run down to, like, come up with new and exciting ways to say that. Left out in the cornfield overnight is my current one, because I kind of feel like I've been rained on, and then it got kind of cold, and then the sun came up, and someone forgot to bring me into the barn. Flabby.
Yes.
What shall we do?
You want to head south and do the freebooters?
I'm kind of more inclined to do the Planestriders and Raptors, because those are green. And I'd like to get them done, both out of my bags and also done before...
Yeah, level them.
Yeah, basically. Especially because there's lots of them just up this hill, and there's some level relevant ones as well. Like, we can still get experience with those, like, level 17, 18 Planestriders. If anything, we could be in danger, which might be exciting for people that are betting on our demise. If anybody has taken that bet anyway.
Who would bet on our demise?
Smart people? Well, smart people bet on our success, but people that like long odds, you know. You could make a big profit on a small investment if it does happen. Does Flabby need a hug? Do you need a hug?
No, I'm warm.
You need a slash
I'm
hug?
warm.
There you go. You're warm? Oh, there's the jam. It always gets me.
Yeah.
Here, Flabby has a macro, or maybe he just types it. You know how in WoW you can type /E and then you can say whatever you want and it'll appear in orange text like an emote. So Flabby has a custom one where it's like /E smears jam on you. But it sounds like it would be an emote, but because it's on you, it appears to be targeted at you personally, when in reality, anybody that's in the area is going to see it. So every time he likes to use it in raid, and I think at this point most people are on to him, so he's letting it cool off until he's got fresh victims that are not ready for his tricks. But I've seen it happen where he uses that in like a crowded area, and then a bunch of people were like, "Wait, why did he smear jam on me?"
Yeah.
And then they're either like offended or flattered or weirded out or like whatever it is. I thought you said these are dangerous camps. Oh,
These are what?
how? Oh, I don't have that quest. That's Chen's empty keg. We haven't found one for me yet. We can still kill them.
If you look on your map, where's the closest spawn for that thing for you?
Just down across the other side of the road over here.
Let's go to that one first before we do anything then.
Please don't be mad at me. When I vote on these, I usually am wrong. So I voted for Earbugs to die so that he can hopefully keep going. Aw. It's kind of sweet. I mean, if I do die, you'll make it like a bandit. The good news is that the good or bad news is that the channel points are cosmetic. That's how you do that. Never understood how people make those custom emotes. Never really RP'd. They're kind of fun. I put them in macros sometimes. Because you can put it in a macro with just like a /E, a space, and then whatever you want to say. So I had one as part of my Hallows End trick-or-treating macro. Because I figured he should do something while he's trick-or-treating. Jam emote would be a lot of fun in an RP server. I'm imagining that you smear jam on the local person that's role-playing as, like, an unstable thug. And you just cause war. Outright war. Make a macro to fire off a thank you whenever I get drive-by buffed in Classic. People would totally roll with it. Oh, man.
Where's your keg?
My keg? It should be over this way. Maybe in... I think it's actually the same one that you picked up.
This encampment over here?
Yeah, just like outside of it. I don't... Oh, I do see it. There it is. Can you kill all the centaurs, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Here, I'll send in the blueberry. Oh, somebody else reached level 60. Alright, now I have it. I want to focus on raptors and plane striders. See if we can get those, like, sorted.
Did you make sure you learn the quest?
Why doesn't it put... Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just complaining. In retail, it puts an exclamation mark on the icon in your bag, so you know that there's something you have to click on.
Oh. Oh, you have to turn it in first, actually, before you're on the kill quest part.
Oh, where does it
Is that back in Ratchet, or where is it?
It is back in Ratchet. Yeah, I guess I'm
Let's go
turning
back,
around. Turn around. This way. Well, good news is we hadn't gone that far.
Yeah.
See, y'all went for a name theme. Oh yeah, it's the most fun you can have. We've had some good theme name pairs over the years.
Squeezers and Sponkers.
That's probably my favorite. They're both yours though, aren't they? Or did I ever have a Squeezers or a Squonkers? I know Squonkers is your Coltier Druid.
Oh, true.
I think you were just asking me to help you brainstorm alt names because you needed like crafting alts.
Yeah, that was back in Dragonflight.
Yeah. Oh man.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What
All
do we
you.
do? What do
All
we do?
you. Happy birthday. Merry
There you
Christmas.
go.
Oh. Oh yeah, water good. Although water bottle heavy. Arms tired. I'm just made out of mush. Oh man, I'm just mildly stringy mush. I bet you could chew me up and I wouldn't even like stress bad teeth. Like, you could slurp me through a straw. Natalie, thank you for the 17-month resub. Appreciate it.
You know what would be a really good Halloween costume for you?
What?
String cheese. Packaged string cheese.
So you just want me to vacuum seal myself? I think that's the whole costume. I don't think anything else is needed. Maybe a label. And like a breathing tube or a snorkel or something.
No. You're not a Prost DK. Come on.
He's not wrong. Oh, man. It's okay. One day I'm gonna grow up big and tall and it'll all be worth it.
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah. Everyone's always saying it's never too late, and I'm taking that personally. Right to heart. No context needed. Oh, man. It feels extra bad to nap during the day when the daylight is not that long to begin with. Like, I feel like I should not be asleep during the only hours that there's natural light when there's not that many of them. But, it's kind of tough if you've gotten in the habit of taking like a siesta.
Yeah. I could see that.
What a
How
coincidence.
many hours of daylight do you have?
I don't know. It was starting to get bright out around like 8-ish, and then I know it gets dark at like 4. So 8 hours, I guess. I should be very clear. There are lots of people that live north of me, or I guess very far south, that have much shorter days than this, and they're just going about their lives and not complaining. Well, maybe they're complaining, I don't know, but in the scheme of things, it's not that big of a problem.
Yo, true, Scoots, true. I've had that happen to me a million times.
Run the risk of waking up with the ultimate. What day is it feeling? Waking up from a nap in the dark is like very disorienting. Although I find that whenever I nap, I feel like whatever happened the morning of that day feels like 2 days ago. Like it breaks my memory into different days. I can fit 2 days into a day if I just like have a little re-sleep in the middle. There we go. Oh yeah, because we need Planestarter kidneys too. This isn't even gonna give us. It's fine. It's good. It's great.
Is a quest.
Is a quest. Probably has experience, right? Even if it doesn't say it has experience. One would assume.
Yeah, 1300 experience.
String cheese is a great death snack. Not crumbs, you know. Little protein. Little.
When are you gonna make mozzarella
fun.
sticks?
Mozzarella sticks?
Yeah.
Why would I make them when the lounge can do it for me? I've heard of somebody making mozzarella sticks in an air fryer, and I thought, what's happened to society? And then I thought, no, I think that was the end of the thoughts. I think that's where my brain cells imploded. I feel like some things are messy to make in an air fryer because it's not a true fryer. You're just blowing a lot of hot air at stuff. It's like a hairdryer but for food. I thought earbugs died for a second. Earbugs lives eternal. Air fried mozzie sticks? What's the point? Like at a certain point, is it not just melted cheese? Like just have a pizza.
It's pizza. Oh yeah, we were farming over here, right? I'm looking for the respawn, Swiftman.
Don't tag it. It will kill us. Why are you blasting 200 Celsius hot air at your hair, man? Listen, sometimes you gotta keep a style in. Warm has cheese, delicious as far as I'm concerned. I did that thing last night where we were doing takeout and I tried to order something healthy and I ended up just being like hungry and like vaguely unsatisfied.
I mean, it's like they say, beauty is hunger.
Yeah. But I'm not trying to undereat. I just wanted to eat like more real food, but it was like a rice bowl and the stuff in it was very good. I like picked all of the stuff that was in the rice bowl out, but the actual rice itself was not like very good. I don't know how you mess up rice, but they managed it. Ever make your own tomato sauce? No. I use canned sauce because the jars are too heavy and it's too hard to recycle the glass. Glass recycling in the city like seems to come and go. They'll do it for a while and then they're like, no, never mind, and then they'll bring it back and then they'll be like, no, never mind. And whenever you don't have glass recycling, it's like, well, I guess I could take it to the depot. It's just a pain in the butt. So I just get cans are much easier to recycle and they're cheaper and they're lighter. So I buy like the big cans of pasta sauce and then I'll freeze it into chunks to use. I could see a world where I make tomato sauce one day, but it sounds like the kind of thing that I would do once and I go, ooh, that was nice. And then never bother with again because of the amount of labor necessary. Up the amount of protein. I mean, all I ate out of it was protein. I ate all the tofu and I ate all the chickpeas. It was just the actual carbs in it that weren't very good because the rice was like crunchy. Not so good. But that's what I get for not cooking. I should have just made food. Air fryers, easy bake ovens for adults. Order breakfast. All that came was a drink. Oh, that's no good. Tomato paste, water. Add my own spices. Sometimes when I'm feeling really fancy and I have a canned pasta sauce, I will start with like olive oil and garlic and maybe some onion, and I'll heat that up for a while, and then I'll add the sauce, or like with a bunch of like fresh herbs if I have them, and that's nice. It kind of jazzes it up. The problem is whenever I've made actual tomato sauce from scratch, because I have tried it a couple times, I've historically been too lazy to peel or seed my tomatoes, so I end up with like skins in it, and it's not, I don't know, it doesn't usually taste anything like commercial tomato sauce. It's way too early for the food though. I need to come up with a new topic. I guess food adjacent, I planted my garlic. We'll see if I made it in time. It was a little late in the season to be planting outdoor garlic. It has to be cold for a few months, which is why you plant it in the fall. For the hardneck garlic, it needs to undergo a period of vernalization. You can tell I googled this yesterday. I learned 5 facts and I think I'm cool.
So, inexperienced garlic person here. Garlic doesn't have seeds. Do you just use like the cloves or something, or like, are the cloves the seeds?
So garlic can actually go to seed. It can generate seeds. I think almost all plants can. But the way that it's generally planted is by planting separate garlic cloves. Like you break it up into cloves like you would if you were cooking, and you put them pointy side up about 2 inches deep. You could do it with grocery store garlic if it was organic, so that it wasn't sprayed with anything that was like a growth inhibitor. But you can also buy seed garlic that is maybe of some different varieties that are harder to find. Yeah, it can stem and flower. Most times if you're growing garlic, and mind you, I am talking out of the Google pages I read yesterday. I've never done this. So any actual experts, feel free to correct me. I just looked it up, that's all. But you actually trim, one of the reasons that you're trimming the scapes is you want to kind of trim back any parts that are trying to flower and bulb and seed, because you don't want, or not bulb, but you know, like the little seed pods. You don't want them to go to seed because that's going to take energy away from growing the clove, like the roots, the bulb at the bottom of the plant. But if it works, I'm going to have a lot of garlic because it came with 2 heads and I planted almost all of it. I used 1 big planter. I mixed my worm castings in. Good news on the worm bin front. I was talking yesterday on stream about how I was worried that my worm bin was going to be sloppy or like saucy, sludgy, because I haven't
for the lovely teen.
Yay, it's fine. I haven't been brave enough to look in it in a while. Turns out, not sludgy at all. If anything, a little on the dry side, but the worms are fine in there. There were thriving worms. Just needs a good feeding. So I took the castings, or as many of them as I could, picked a few worms out of them. And then I need to make something that has like some organic waste that I can feed them because they're hungry. Worm bin, the inspiration for the WoW character. And I thought I wouldn't use my worm compost, but I did. I used it in my garlic thing. Hopefully it works good. I am kind of growing worms. Worms generally do all the work of growing worms. You don't need to do a whole lot. But they could use some food. Are they pets? I would equate them more to livestock because the level of care is definitely not what I would afford to something I was keeping as a pet. It's more of a colony, but they can provide compost. You can also, if you want, use them as fishing bait, but I long ago lost the stomach to do that because they were born in my home. I couldn't do it. They like eating potato peels and sweet potato peels and like little bits of fruit. They don't like stinky stuff like onions. And then obviously you don't want to give them stuff that's really stinky like fish or anything like that. But it's crazy. They can make stuff vanish.
What did you call it back when you were fishing with them, when you just decided to use all of them?
Wormageddon?
Yeah.
Yeah, the very first summer we started fishing, we were kind of brand new and really clueless and also just trying everything. And then if you have extra worms left in the worm cup and you're like about to leave the fishing hole, you're like, well, Wormageddon. It was terrible. I have nightmares. I regret a lot of things. I don't do that anymore. I still fish, but I use other stuff that's not alive.
You're a big artificial person, aren't you? Like, as in, like, for the baits?
Mm-hmm. I like soft baits, because I find that I can usually get a lot of use out of them, and they're for some reason I don't lose them as much as I do like hard lures and spinners and stuff. I love worms. You love worms? I have red wriggler worms, are my composting worms. I was thinking about just like rehoming them, but then I saw them for sale at the hardware store, and they wanted like $20 for a fairly small starter pack of worms, and I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just keep these going. I might want them one day. They're pretty easy to keep. Keeping the compost usable? Yeah. And you'd think that they would smell. It doesn't smell at all. I have it in my living room. Because you don't want to let them get too cold, and it freezes here outside, so, and it's not like I have a garage or anything. If I had a garage, that would be the move, but I don't, so I just keep them in my living room, and they're fine. They've never escaped. I like the various spinning lures. I like them too, but I feel like I can't get too attached because you will lose them eventually. Something or another is going to happen, and you are losing that to the lake or the sea or the fish or something. And they're kind of expensive. That's the other thing. The soft plastics are generally a lot cheaper to lose than like a rooster tail or something. Lighting looks so cozy. I'm gonna blame my one light that likes to drop off the Wi-Fi. Oh, I should get a new food puff too. How is Moose?
Eating some Strider stew?
I'm eating up the rest of my spiced wolf meat first.
Oh.
Also, I haven't made any Strider stew, but I can next time I go back to town because I got 5 Strider meat.
Woo.
Pretty good. How is Moose? Moose is good. I was telling a story at the beginning of the stream about how Kitty Cat was trying to get up on the couch where he was sleeping today, and she hops up and she's trying to like feel it with her paws to figure out where she's going to put her paw next, and she steps onto his head. She puts a paw fully on his forehead and puts her weight onto it, and then kind of thinks about it and goes, nope, that's not right. And then she like, changes her mind and goes somewhere else. But the whole time Moose had his eyes like wide open and he was staying very still, like,
Really funny.
What do I do?
So are they like closer to getting along now, or like?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's wearing her down. She doesn't hiss at him anymore unless he really gets in her business, or if she knows he's nearby and then I touch her and she doesn't immediately know it's me, then she'll hiss because she's like, whoa, why you grabbing my tummy? And I'll be like, it's me, bonehead. And then she's fine. But yeah, I think he's wearing her down. It's very cute. I don't know why he loves her so much when she's shown him nothing but disdain, but it's very sweet to see. What is the farthest I've made it in hardcore? I believe level 40. And that character is not dead. I got real bored. Nobody else was left. I was the last person in the classroom. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna do this one. Thank you, Unkisses. I really appreciate it. What was that accent? What accent? Sometimes it's just me.
I don't know. Forget about it.
Well, I know that accent.
Tony.
It's so non-denominational that we can't possibly offend somebody because nobody actually talks like that. Bro, I'm tired. Sleep sucks.
My.
Oh. You trying to do Janice?
I can't do Janice. No one can do Janice. Can you do
It's
Janice?
supposed to be Long Island, right? I don't want to do Janice. Not on stream. Oh, man.
Oh, you're pulling 2.
No, I'm not. You have no faith. I'm just moving back a little bit. You just gotta thread the needle. You gotta...
Where's that piece of paper? You have wonderful pet management.
Thank you. Yes. Appreciate it. Speaking of threading the needle, I was reading more about nasal irrigation and like neti pots and stuff. And I was reading about like the origins as like a yogic cleansing practice, or at least some aspects of it. And there's 2 versions of it, and there's the one that I'm going to try, which is with like the saline solution in the pot. And then there's another version of it where you're actually passing like a soft rubber thread up into your mouth, I'm pretty sure, through your nose, out the other side. Or maybe it's up your nose and down your nose. I don't know.
What are you, a mummy?
And then you pull it through. And does that not sound wild? Isn't that crazy? I don't don't get me wrong, I'm not going for that right now, but I would have a lot of fear / respect for anybody that just whips that out first thing in the morning.
I think ours are better, but you should take it for DE.
Yeah. That's how they drain your nasal passage at the hospital. There's also apparently some people that make a practice of working on their tongue flexibility until they can move their tongue far enough back to reach it up into their nasal cavity. And that's more of like a spiritual thing. But that was when I knew I'd gone too far in Wikipedia. No, thank you. Nope. I'm not even going to say the rest of it because people come here for comfort and joy. And it's neither comfortable nor joyous. What else do I got? Cute puppies. Big bag of nope from me. But
I'm doing it.
I did get talked into trying the actual neti pot, though. I've ordered a ceramic one. I'm going to give it a go. Although no one seems to be very specific about the ratios of non-iodized salt to mix with your sterile water to make saline solution. And I feel like you could overdo it and then, or underdoing it would not be great, but overdoing it and then you're just like snorting salt and that can't possibly feel very good. Might clear out your sinuses, so. Nicer topics.
Question.
Yeah.
Are stocking stuffers a Canadian thing?
Are they not an everywhere thing?
I've never heard of. I mean, maybe it's just the terminology. Stocking stuffers.
Stocking stuffers? I mean, who doesn't love a partial alliteration? I mean, I don't know, because I grew up here in Canada, so we had stockings and they would get, like, did you get gifts in your stocking on Christmas morning?
Yeah, but I've never heard, like, the term stocking stuffers before.
Were the gifts in your stocking generally of, like, a smaller or cheaper or different category than your under the tree gifts, or were they basically just, like,
Yes.
wedged, like, tree gifts wedged into the stocking?
No. They were smaller things. Oh, hey, I leveled.
UK has stocking fillers. We have stocking stuffers in New Jersey. It's in America, too. We have them and call them that in California. Yeah, Flabby.
Huh?
You just haven't been paying attention.
Huh?
Stocking stuffers definitely in California. What do you have to say for yourself?
Your Honor, I don't know.
Is Flabby Canadian too? No, Flabby's from... Can I tell them?
Yeah, sure.
California. Which is what makes that funny. Flabby pleading the fifth.
Who am I looking for?
Yeah, growing up, my sister and I we were allowed to open stocking presents early. As long as you didn't wake your parents up, you were allowed to open stocking presents as early as you wanted, but you could not open any tree presents until after breakfast with the family. So we would wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and my sister and I would meet in the living room, and then we would open our presents, our stockings, like together, super, super early. And we're pretty close in age. So we always, I guess in the interest of fairness, it was always the exact same thing in the stockings, but just in different colors. And then if we really wanted to, we could trade to get like the other color. But there was almost always like a lip balm, chocolates. Those two are staples. I'm trying to think of what else we would like always get. Socks, usually some socks or underwear or something like that. Open the presents on the 24th after dinner. I know people do that. Some people do that here. Some people will have a tradition where they'll open one gift on Christmas Eve and then the rest on Christmas Day. Christmas crackers that I was surprised to learn existed. We had those. They kind of scared me. I was always afraid to pull them too hard because I didn't like the bang. Breakfast was after tree presents. Breakfast was usually waffles. My mom would make waffles. Now I have to make the waffles. Or, have not do anything, but I feel like I've made waffles.
Don't you like your mom's waffles, or was it the pancakes? One of the two. Or both.
My mom's really skilled. She's very talented. She made pancakes when I went, a couple years ago. I went on a vacation and I stayed a night at her Airbnb, and she made pancakes in the morning, and I'd never had them before, and they were amazing. And I'm not even a pancakes person. I don't even usually like pancakes. And these were real good. In my country, waffles are considered cake. I think that's fair. I think they have a lot of cake-like elements. Oh, very nice, very nice.
You know, these kidneys are not dropping.
Mm. You don't have to answer, Hazel. What do you do for work? This. I am a professional burnt-out YouTuber slash streamer who's definitely going to start making videos again any day now. For sure. Hasn't been saying that to herself every day for like months. Crazy that the UK Commonwealth folks involve pyrotechnics. Oh, when I was thinking Christmas crackers, I was thinking the things that you pull apart. No pyrotechnics needed. But I guess there's also like the sparklers. We didn't really bother with those.
So we don't need these lines anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
We need raptors. And more plane striders. Just
the kidneys just don't want to drop.
Yeah. Listen, being professionally burnt out is really great until you run out of money, and then you've got some questions to answer.
Is the panini press really worth it? Yes.
Crackers have pyro to make them pop? But aren't they like paper? Am I thinking of the same thing?
Raptors.
Oh. I guess they did have like a little like fusey thingy. Ideally you answer the questions before not having money left. Yeah, that would be nice. you do what you're gonna do though. You work with the mojo you have. Oh man. I wonder if I got run over by a tractor in like a soft enough field, if it would just like fix my neck.
Hmm?
Just pop everything right back into place. Some kitchen gadgets are worth it. Panini press, McMuffin makers are my essentials. How often do you whip out your panini press? I'm curious. Don't recommend trying it. Getting run over by a tractor. I mean, I'm imagining a very soft field, so it's mostly just mushing you into some very thick dirt. But also, this is not an experiment that I'm planning on running. It's on the counter. Try weekly to make one. Don't think a farming accident is a recommended treatment for anything. Listen, if you can't get a doctor out here, you do what you can.
Do what I can.
Do what I can.
How have you been enjoying the new PG patch?
Oh man, I feel so dumb. I feel so stupid. I log on and I look at the cards like, what does this do? I don't know. I'm gonna make the beetles happen. Where's my beetles? Oh no. Like, it's terrible. I feel very dumb. I'll have fun in another week or so. Once I kind of figure it out. I have won a few games. But, most of the games that I lose like spectacularly. Like, I'll make it through the early game, because that hasn't changed much. But then I'll get to like middle to late game when people are actually putting together builds, and I'll have like, I don't know, 9 random things. Not even 9. 7 random things, and then 2 things in my, like a Baron in my hand with no death rattles. Terrible. Oh, I leveled. Wow, look at me. Let's do that.
Oh, raptor.
Killed Zekfir. Congratulations. Is there a lot of farmland? There's farmland up island. I can't afford it. I have checked. Also, I don't know what I would do with it if I got it, but there is farmland. Local farms. Do you want to clip this feature really aggressive? I wonder if I can turn it off. It sounds like the kind of thing that maybe I could disable in the back end. I'm gonna poke around real quick. This definitely won't get me into trouble with hardcore. Settings. Stream? Channel? No. Moderation? No. I don't know. I'm pretty lost in the in my Twitch options, to be honest. As much as I've loved Hearthstone BGs, afraid I'm done with them. Not a fan of the new monetization feature. Yeah, I think it's not gotten me too badly yet because I have been buying battle passes already, so I just continued to buy a battle pass this time, and that gives me enough rerolls to work with. Plus, it gives me like one free reroll, and I find I don't usually need more than that. I haven't used any of like the paid ones that came with the battle pass yet. But if I was somebody who was trying to play without a battle pass, I think this patch would make me quit. Because apparently I heard that it will show you the other two heroes that you don't have access to, but they'll just be locked. But it'll be like, this is what you could be playing if you had paid money, you cheap.
Yeah, that's
scummy.
That's sketchy on my
it's
end.
It's really scummy. And I feel like those kinds of decisions are just going to come like real hot and fast. Like, this is not the end. This is the beginning. Cat channeling her inner rogue. Cozy kitty.
I'll never forget the very first time you saw, was it the first game or second game that you saw a hero that you wanted to play and you accidentally hit the reroll?
Yeah, it was one of the new heroes, and I'm like, oh cool, I'm gonna give this a try and see what it does. And then I tried to select it, but I hit the button at the bottom and I used the free reroll on it, and then he went away and he changed it for something terrible. And I was very sad. It was fun while it lasted, I guess. I wonder if there's a point past which they can no longer squeeze gaming audiences and they move on, or if gaming audiences just get more depressed but keep gaming. You know, like some people will move on. Some people will be like, you know what, not worth it, and they'll quit and they'll move on to something else to fill that void in their life. But I feel like there's a lot of people that you can squeeze a lot farther than they'd like to admit because they're so connected to this idea or identity or the habits or the people. Like, there's a lot of ties tying people to this.
Mm-hmm. You know what we haven't been doing?
What have we not been doing?
Working on our tailoring by farming humanoids.
True.
Barrens is kind of hard for that, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you're getting... Yeah. Honestly, when we went into the Quilbies, those gave us tons of stuff. But we just don't have Quilby quests right now. I don't really mind. I feel like we can always make up the difference by grinding some other time. Moved to indie games years ago for the most part. Stop paying for 5 heroes to protest the new business model. I hope more people do that. 4 heroes. I feel like the only way to effectively protest would be just to quit. But I guess I don't know who I am to say that. I don't know where I find the confidence. What am I doing? I'm gonna get a new thing. Oh, someone died. Warlord Crumbs are good morning crabs.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do to you?
I'm still getting my food buff. It's all good.
Your Voidwalker protected you.
Mm.
How could he?
I have a Voidwalker attack button. It's bound to Q. It's got a little icon, looks like a bear. Stick to indie games, gains that microtransactions, get everything on massive Steam sale. Only way to live. Yeah, but like, here we are on a WoW stream. I don't want to rip off the WoW Bandit. Not least because of which I would have to like get a job, but you know, I'm not ready to move on. It's got too much for me still. Bears equals protection. Plus, I am enjoying some of the new cards that they designed for the season. The new builds seem pretty fun. New Naga was playing pretty well. I was enjoying that, like the Naga that scale off of different spells cast. was pretty satisfying, and then quill boards, of course. Gem Day is hilarious. I love the Gem Rat card. I think the art's amazing.
I'm just waiting for the actually Naga aren't good.
Oh, I think I filled up my bags with soul shards. Oopsies.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I've got 12 soul shards. But I can't split the stack because of my bag got on. Because they don't stack. They're individuals. I just have like a bad habit of like draining life to get more soul shards because I'm like, oh, I'll need these.
Oh, yeah, we haven't been doing farming runs for like 2 weeks.
I know. Or Mog or Skips. I mean, it's hard because you want to play hardcore. And you want to play hardcore while the hype's hot.
Yeah.
Both for Twitch, but also just for, you know, it's kind of boring playing when everybody else has moved on. Even when you're self-found and you don't actually need other people. How do I get rid of all these soul shards? I guess I could just delete the whole stack of them, actually. That's how I do it. Wait.
Get a better bag add-on.
Oh. Okay, so it's deleting them individually. My add-on is literally called Better Bags.
Ooh, we're in the middle of a bunch of stuff.
Well, that's okay. It's okay, Slimy. Gem Day generating is one of the most unfair cards in the history of BGs. Oh. You know what always felt unfair was when I was playing Lich King and I was getting slowly outplayed by another board that was just scaling better and more artfully crafted than mine. And then I would get a Leroy and I would reborn him and then I would win. That felt unfair.
That's why it's called scam. What are we farming out here? Raptors, Planesriders?
Yeah, Planestarter kidneys and raptor heads. We're pretty close to done with the raptor heads. I just need one more. If we get those, we can probably go back to Crossroads and turn some stuff in. Head vaguely this way. Also doing self-found. Clueless how I will ever get a mount. You know, when you get closer in level, things like quests and just vendor trash and whatnot start to give you more meaningful amounts of gold. So my theory is don't stress about it until you're like 35. And then stress about it. You could always just do skinning. Skin a bunch of stuff and vendor all your leather. Not too bad. Flabby, have you ever done a good job at something and then kind of like dusted your hands together and gone not too shabby for Flabby?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was worried. If you hadn't, I was going to ask why not. I hope he has. Because you've got a wide selection of jobs well done to choose from. Well done, officer. There's so many people that are like 22, 23 dying in the Barrens. I'm spooky. I guess it's the whole zone. It's not like modern where it's like North Barrens and South Barrens.
Mm.
It's a very fancy looking unicorn. The Red Ridge Mountain heat map scares me. Red Ridge was, what do we call it? Dead Ridge?
Yeah.
It was very spooky when we were leveling an alliance. I like refused to go for a long time. Need raptors. Couldn't do hardcore again. First few times made me chuck my computer out the window. There we go.
Congratulations.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Let's get you a kidney.
we need so many of them. I need 5. We can turn these in and then maybe vendor some stuff. Red Ridge is so scary. Everything goes fine, and then suddenly, you die. Worm food. Oh no. Oh man.
How cold is too cold for you?
4 Celsius.
Hmm.
And that's how big of a baby I am, is it doesn't even have to freeze. 5 Celsius is when I start putting on the good parka. Oh, well. Yeah, you'll be fine. Have you ever thought about saving somebody and then changed your mind?
Yep. Yep. All the time.
Mm-hmm. How cold does it typically get in the island? There would be a pretty big variance depending on where in the island you are. Victoria temperatures are probably fairly mild.
Need to kill zebras.
Apparently for me it's 4 Fahrenheit. Love freezing weather. Easier to bundle up than it is to take off layers. Yeah, at a certain point you have nothing left to take off. Aw. Thank you, Bambi. Over here. First hardcore character last year didn't even make it to level 10. Second was more successful, broke the #1 rule, went in a cave. Got greedy, kept mining, and stuff respawned. Or the things you have left to take off are frowned upon. Eh, you know. Who's doing the frowning and how much harm can they really do to you? Sometimes there's a valid answer to that and maybe you should leave it on, but can't please everybody. Alleypug, thank you for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Patch incoming December 18th. I've like lost track. I don't even know what patch anymore. Oh, should we explore the waters of the Forgotten Pools?
Yeah.
That's like northwest.
I was making my Strider stew.
Oh, I should make my Strider stew.
Nope, too late.
Oh. Twitch TOS is doing the frowning in your case. Ah, true. Yeah, I feel like I would dress more conservatively on stream than I would in the rest of my life. Because it's not that I'm super conservative with how I dress. It's just that I'm usually cold. And also I have no interest in getting banned because of a wardrobe malfunction. So like it's just easier to wear a lot of clothes. I need apples.
You can buy it from the innkeeper.
Apples. I got Honeycrisp apples in real life. Hooey. Are those delicious. They're so good. I feel like normally my problem with produce and like apples and carrots is apples and carrots last for a while in the fridge, which means that I buy them and then I forget about them for 4 months and then I eat them. And by then they're okay, but like okay is kind of stretching it. I should get rid of the rest of my wolf meat because I have enough food here.
Also, I don't know about you, but my quest log's full.
I'm at 18 to 20.
If you were me, would you dump all the Silverpine ones? Or are we Barrens boys, or like...
I think anything... Yeah, we can dump the Silverpine ones, especially the elite ones. Because we can always pick them back up if we end up back out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Barrens. We're Barrens buddies.
Barrens buddies.
Yeah. I don't feel like a Barrens boy today.
They're all boys.
They're all boys.
By the way, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, Hazel's YouTube member vid, straight up, as the kids say, fire.
Uh-huh. Listen, the home videos are the last bastion of creativity we got going out here. Crabs! Day, did you like it? I enjoyed starting it out like it was going to be a documentary and then just evolving into crabs. Siren Isle.
Water real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anybody that's like stoked for this Iron Island. Nothing like their hype trailer failed to hype it completely for me. I watched the whole thing and I watched the people that worked on it talk about it, and the most I could summon was an eh. So we'll see. Floppy does good plugs for my content. Better at advertising my stuff than I am. I need to get rid of anything else? Maybe a couple of extra soul shards. Don't need 7. Maybe carry around like 2. Because I have a health stone as well. That'll make some bag space. There's a new amulet. It's the ring, right? Because you can see it on your character's hand. Siren Island doesn't entice me at all. It almost looks so unappealing that I'm kind of tempted to figure out what's fun about it as a challenge. You know? I don't know. December 18th, huh? Another 13 days, 2 weeks? That's fine. I wonder who I'll be in 2 weeks. Sure we'll need it for the meta achievement? Yeah. Another Forbidden Reach. Have fun for a few weeks. Forbidden Reach was surprisingly good, actually. Forbidden Reach, I liked the rare rotation, like the treasure hunting circuit. It felt vaguely Timeless Highly to me. Alright.
I go south.
No, I want to go north of the Forbidden Pools before we overlevel it.
Oh, true. By the way, you need to start working on some of your emotes for when Plunderstorm comes out, because we're gonna almost win some.
What do you mean by emotes? Like, in-game? In my face? In
Twitch chat,
Twitch?
but also face is good. Face.
Giving face. Give me face. I have a face. Cameroon! It's been a while since I've heard it. She discovered poppets. I did. I got the cheapest possible, smallest possible one. And I'm kind of living. It's kind of working. Is that a RuPaul reference? Season 1, baby. Oh, man.
Diesel, these are gray.
These are gray?
These are gray.
I have nothing to say.
Look, it's Sick Bones.
That's a good name. Level 29. I'm so impressed.
And he died.
Any good deaths in the death log today? Guys, I think I died this last wave. Oh no! Oh, zebra hooves. That's right. That's right. I need to unbind Soul Drain. It's just like a nervous reflex, but they just clog up my bags. Hopefully by the end of War Within will be a lot more interesting than what we've seen so far. I mean, I thought the release of the War Within was pretty interesting in terms of like story and things to do. I liked the basic structure of it. I just didn't need. I don't know. I found my little niche. I think I'm just basically at the point of the season where I'm done with it now. Goblin Raid 11.1 looks great. Can't wait to punch Gallywigs. Interested in the Harrier. Just didn't play responsibly, burnt myself out. Oh no, don't. Okay. Trying to stop gaining soul shards.
Can't stop.
Honestly, we've leveled a little farther than I kind of thought we would.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of thought that 14 through 15 was going to be really dangerous for us. But I think playing together makes us not safe, but like pretty safe.
You want to go turn this in, or do you want to go up north for like animal kill quests?
We can go north. We can even like poke at the harpies a little bit.
Okay.
Just
Harpies
pick
are
a few off the
dangerous
edges.
though, they run away.
We'll get the lame, the weak.
Oh my god.
Listen, lions can do it. No one's ever trying to... Oh, I dotted the one that you sheeped. I guess I can't complain about being out of things to do, and I have not even started the Fell Cycle secrets, and apparently those are quite the project. And I know I'm going to want to do them. You know what? I'm using my Hellstone. See if I don't.
And she's dead.
Ooh, 3 linen cloth.
Ho, ho, ho.
Found my new favorite mobs. I really liked the anniversary. It was worth it for me just for the mount off alone. And a chance to get some extra cosmetics. I like the titles, actually. I like having Shadowlands Enthusiast. I think that's hilarious. I'd wear that. So you want to do animals first?
Yeah.
There's Kodos, hyenas. We're here for kidneys, raptor horns, and zebra hooves.
Speaking of kidneys, favorite type of beans?
Kidney beans are good in chili. I always have to put kidney beans in my chili. I like pinto beans, though. They're creamy. Don't forget Kazakh. I bought it yesterday. It was correctly pointed out to me that it is available on the auction house, and I bought it so that I can stop, because it was almost impossible to even get a group together to kill him. And I decided I wanted to move on with my life. Karazhan graduate, fun for my elderly mage. Water's important. Stay hydrated.
Be victorious.
Garbanzo beans. I'm so chickpea coated that it's like, I know what you're talking about, but garbanzo just sounds too much like garbage. Like they're garbage beans, and they're yummy beans. They're delicious. Although, honestly, I'd rather just eat them. I think it's because I don't like the flavor of tahini. I like sesame seeds, but I don't like tahini, which makes no sense. I think maybe often the tahini that I get's just like not good enough or fresh enough or something. It's like a bit bitter. But, yeah, hummus is only okay. Every time I buy it, I fail to finish it, which means I should probably stop purchasing hummus. Club Lentil reporting it. How do you feel about peanuts versus peanut butter? I'm too cheap to buy actual nuts. And peanut butter I can buy by the kilo on sale and then have for like a year. But I only really eat it on toast. I love lentil curries. I just invent. I mix and match different like spices and seasonings and stuff to put in them. Last time I put in a yam, you know, who's gonna fight me? It's my Instant Pot. I'm living my life. It was pretty good. I did like a garam masala mix with yam and lentils.
Level 42 just went down.
Oh. Killed by a salt scale hunter. That's a murloc. Lily, thank you for the 32-month resub.
Man, imagine getting that far and dying to Murgle.
I think at that point you just gotta turn it off. You gotta walk away. Like, I know we go again, but if my level 42 died, I would be going again after 2 to 3 business days of feelings. I suppose sweet potatoes
we knew the
momentum.
difference. You're getting soul shards again.
I know. I'm sorry. I need a damage spender. I don't know if they give you one in classic, but I need a way to spend them for damage.
You channel health?
I can drain life.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Ooh, look at all these greens. You want fire resistance?
What if you spend your silver to disenchant them and level?
No, that's a terrible idea. That's way too silver. There's no way. Oh, I don't think I bought, I don't think oh no, I did. Oh, good. Ants on a log, celery, peanut butter, raisins. I have heard of that. I really like peanut butter and apples, like apple slices in a bowl with just like a big wad of peanut butter to kind of dip them in. That's good. Big fan of that. Have anyone else's nails started their winter revolt early? Like fingernails? Hardware nails? Is your house just like popping screws? That can't be right. Back in the undead male lock. Oh yeah. Fingers. What happens to them? My lips have gone on strike and decided that they would rather be craterous pits of pain than a mouth, but my nails have been good, although I am addicted to hand cream. It makes me feel fancy. And also, I stopped painting my nails. I don't know why. It's not like the yoga studio told me not to paint my nails. I didn't see anybody else with their nails painted there, and then I was like, well, I'll just take a week off it or whatever. And then my nails got a lot stronger, especially when I started to moisturize them every day. And now I kind of don't want to. I feel like they're nice.
That's all you.
Oh. Oh man, I have a white belt. If only I could put it on. Get myself 3 strength. An airlock and the rivets are popping. I drove in silence recently because I was having a hard time getting my music to connect to my car stereo. And I don't know if I'd never noticed it before or if it only started doing this recently, but my car makes kind of like creaky noises when it like drives over things. And I feel like that has to be normal, just like the parts of the car like just moving over like a bump or whatever, but like I've never really stopped and listened to it before and it was kind of freaking me out. Are they supposed to squeak a little bit? Tell me it's normal. Someone tell me it's normal. I bet I've been hitting the speed bumps too hard. Good idea to drive with no radio every once in a while, hear for new noises. I just don't know if it's new or not. I don't remember.
I don't think so good.
Cold shocks will squeak? Pretty normal? Okay. That must be what it is. It is cold. 100% not normal car about to explode with confetti. I had to drive without maps down a new way today. And I did just fine. This is my bragging section of the stream. Normally, I put on maps even if I know where I'm going, just in case I have to take a detour. But this time I didn't because I was like, there's no way I'll have to take a detour. And then I did because there's no road in the street that's always open. Like, nothing. They're always doing something to somewhere. But I didn't even have to pull over and look it up because I apparently have learned my way around at least 4 square blocks. And also it's a grid. It's not that hard. But I was pretty happy because I made it there. Yeah. I was pretty mad when I had to go off my normal route though, because I like my normal route. You did it. Oh, an ornery plane strider. Center console with cup holders will rattle only when I'm driving between 60 and 80. I don't know. Mine gets like off its rails and it just like falls down. I'll put my water bottle in it and then it'll just go ka-thunk and the bottom will drop out of it. And then I have a cricket water bottle. But it's just like the little piece that sits in the console, so it's not, I'm not really worried about it. Just drive over 80, problem solved. I like farming like this.
You do?
Although I wish we were getting more linen, but you know, maybe the next, maybe one day.
Oh, Winfrey's in trouble.
Renfrey.
Oh, are you gonna let him die?
What do you mean me? Why is this on me all of a sudden?
I'm trying to get over there. Wait.
They leashed. I'm gonna buff them.
Do you want these or?
I would wear them, but you can wear them too.
Oh,
Just roll for them. Roll against me. Oh, you
no, I'll
did.
win.
You passed already.
Yeah.
Listen, you shouldn't pass if you want it.
I have green bracers.
That's the rule number. Oh, okay. Well, there we go then. Rule number 1 is if you want it, don't pass. I will take things. I am a Dyson. I'm a Loot Dyson. Oh man, I wonder what my phone wants. I heard it beep from like 2 rooms away. It's probably just telling me that I have yoga tomorrow. They text me every day. And I'm too chicken to turn off the alerts or like silence it. Because
sure
one day I'm
join our
gonna need
commune?
that reminder, but every time I'm like, yes, I know. I signed up for it. Not a bad time for a break. Yeah, but like we're not in a good spot for a break, you know what I mean? Plus we were gonna go pick off some harpies. Get some feathers to mount in the old hat. There is no secret Pal World plan. By the time I get back to Pal World, they're going to have changed so many things. So much will be different. Getting increasingly worried about the meme that is Barrens chat. Well, the beautiful thing about any chat channel is you can just /leave. That's what I did. Barrens chat was making my brains melt, so I just left, and I've been happy ever since. Problem solved. No drama. Mercy, I'd say that what works for different people will be different, but common things that help me are finding ways to spend time with supportive people. Even if you're not talking about the thing specifically, it's nice to talk about it, but even just like being around friends can help. Journaling can help, and taking one day at a time. But it's there's no one size fits all kind of answer. I should probably, yeah. Also, if there's any animals available for hugs, I like that. My moose gives really good hugs. He's a very good shape for hugging. Mwah.
He's your very important person?
He's my VID. Very important dog. He's getting, oh man, I have a locking carabiner on his leash, right? Because it happened once that the clip of his leash popped open and he got off the leash and like started tearing up and down the street. So that scarred me, so I spent some money to get like one with a locking clip. And yesterday it somehow happened that the lock, I guess, had undone, or maybe I hadn't done it up properly in the first place. I don't know what happened, but it popped off again and like the same thing happened. Thankfully on a quieter street, but still horrifying because his first instinct when he's free is to go yeah and like tear up and down the street, like major zoomies. Not a thought in his head. Like he's a good boy and he listens pretty well, but it's hard to listen when you've got the freedom streaming in your ears. I did get him back. He's fine, but he's I've ordered some additional hardware. And I'm double checking the lock now, but he's getting locked down with the extra clip that like links his. We're just gonna keep packing clips and ties and links onto this dog until he's locked down because he hasn't ever slipped his harness, but I feel like I shouldn't wait for that to happen because he's clearly a liability if he gets off. Oh, it stressed me out though. I hate that. No
He's
fun.
your buddy.
He's my buddy.
Where are we headed, by the way?
Weren't we doing harpies? Did we do any harpies?
I don't think we did any harpies.
Yeah, let's like kill a couple harpies. Have a pup that does that. Back out of the harness. Had to double up harness and collar. Yeah, Moose wears a harness and a collar, but I got a coupler that can like link them together on a little strap, so that if he gets out of one, he's still connected to the other one, to at least give you a second to grab him before he starts prancing down the street. But yeah. He's very fast. And I feel like if he wants to complain about having to wear extra clips and stuff when he's walking, he can refer back to the time that he got off the leash and started prancing up and down the street. First got my dog, so scared, hid under a car, had to drag him out. Oh. I felt like a terrible dog parent for not having good enough off-leash recall to get him back, because I have been working on recall, but there's not like... It's not very good when he's off leash because he knows it's really fun to run around, and because I don't really have any areas to work on that where he can't just run around, right? Like, inside the house is pretty good. On leash it's pretty good. At the park it's okay, but like, new environment, way too exciting. I'm gonna try a different kind of clip on the leash that's like a frog clip, so it has to be depressed on both sides in order to open the actual clip. Because I think what happens is the clip gets like pulled against his side and then it pushes down one of the levers, but this way it would have to do both. A lot of dogs struggle with that. I just need another... I mean, obviously the hardware will help, and like checking the lock in his thing will help, but like, I need another day to shake it off. I was upset. I had a bad night because I was stressed about it. Like toddlers, sometimes they listen, sometimes no. Longtime fan, first time on stream. Bit dismotivated. Play WoW, tips on how to spark interest. I would just take some time. WoW is something you should play when you've got the itch for it. I feel like if you're not in the mood to play, no amount of trying to force it is gonna work, really.
No! Oh.
Are you alright? What's going on?
Holy moly.
What's happening?
Nothing. You continue.
Did I do something wrong? Is there something I should do differently?
What? Oh, no. Some warrior was about to die and I couldn't get to the mob.
Oh.
In time. I was just letting you continue on with your story. See, here we're all about saving people.
Right.
Today, that is.
Yeah, we always have been, for sure. I haven't gotten any linen cloth from these guys.
No, we got feathers.
Feathers. I don't need any feathers. Taking a sabbatical once in a while is necessary. Yeah. I managed to play WoW year-round, year in and year out, but like, I will do wildly different things. I'll have stretches of time where I'm pretty much only logging in to like do keys, or time that I'm making gold, or doing collecting, or doing, you know, hardcore, which is like completely different.
When's our next muck phase?
Oh, I feel like you can have a muck phase in one night. It could be really any time. You just gotta be in the right mood for it. My problem is that I don't... Oh, what did you get? Oh, you got wool! Oh, jeez. I'm not ready for wool yet. Alright, let's start moseying our way back this way. And then kind of head back towards town. I need about 250 more linen. Ballpark, I'm making that number up, but like a lot. I need a lot more linen before I'm ready for... Well, because I'm using extra to make stuff that's disenchantable. And then I need tons of enchanting mats. My enchanting's level 60.
That's not nothing. No. I'm actually impressed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. How many subs to dual Flabby to the death? If it was anybody but Flabby, I would say that when we get to like level 40 or 60 or whatever, that's what we should do to wrap it up. But like, with you, you know how there's like a mind game where you're trying to guess a binary number and the person's trying to like either bluff or not bluff? Or like bluff that they're not bluffing? That's kind of how I feel a duel with you would go. Because obviously, if we're both trying, you're going to wipe the floor with me. But you're the kind of person that would, like, let me win for the storyline. But you know that I wouldn't want to be let win. So, like, there's a whole, like, you can play this game all day of, like, so if I think you're trying, then I think that I should, like, and then, like, it's just a mess. It's just upsetting for everybody involved. Oh. And besides, you know that there's no good answer, because if you win, you were always going to win. And if I win, you let me win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Neither is very satisfying, unless you want to, you know, beat up on a defenseless little warlock.
Earbugs.
He's just trying to hear all the little leggies.
Yeah, they call you earbugs and not brain bugs because you have ears. What were we watching?
I don't know, what were we watching?
It was a... Oh god, I forget the name of the YouTube series that we were watching.
I'm gonna need some clues.
Oh, it was when they were talking about Chase. Does he know what he's saying? Does he think he knows what he's saying?
I think he's just saying quotes from Batman. It was Trixie and Katya watching Perfect Match on the I like to watch on the YouTube Netflix, the Netflix YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, also, you wanted to go back to the crosswords, yeah?
I do. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
just
should probably go
north.
down this way. No. We're gonna need it.
Okay, I'm pulling mobs.
Yeah, that's the you got him. Speaking of ears, actually, this isn't.
Oh, behind you.
I see. All right, this is gonna be kind of fun.
I redid them. Move away from them.
You don't tell me what to do.
You're gonna get hit.
Who do you think you are?
I'm trying to keep this run alive.
Oh, Mackey's gonna die. I'm healing him. Yeah.
We did it.
Would you ever do a gaggle stream? What on earth is gaggle? Why does it have so many G's and no vowels? One vowel. Yell at Taskmaster together as a community. I don't know. Unless they're, like, officially supported by the actual platforms themselves, I am not a fan of rebroadcasting anything I don't have the rights to. It's just legally spooky. And also, I like watching Taskmaster privately in the comfort of my own home, so I can, like, snort without anyone seeing me snort. I'm also saving it for moments of great tragedy. No! No, Harthing. We run back and we get lots. See, look, we need more. I need 4 more intact raptor points. We'll get them on the way. It'll be great. No. You can't start at too high pitch or you won't have enough register left to do the rest of the nose.
Oh. Part of my groceries got refunded. They didn't have something.
Oh no. I see you two are also on the grocery delivery train.
Oh, yeah, you know, like... Yeah, just yeah. That's all I got.
You want to know one of the great failures in my life right now?
Hmm.
And it's not really a great failure, it's not a big problem. Oh, nice. There's a yoga posture called, I want to say Karna Pidasana. It's ear pressure pose. You're in a shoulder stand, and then you fold over, and you're supposed to squeeze your ears with your knees to kind of seal them off and It's like one of your finishing postures. And I can't do it right. My knees just kind of float above my ears. I can't fold hard enough to get them to my ears yet. Which means that I can't hear the sounds of the infinite in my brain. I'm just sitting there with my dangly knees like some kind of goofball. Going, well, maybe
real quick.
Maybe one day. Okay, yeah. I definitely haven't pulled hyenas and stuff. We're just gonna pull back. Oh yeah, you're fine. There are people at the grocery store. Imagine also being there. That has some dentist energy. It's about time for my annual rewatch of that movie. It's the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with
Yo.
Oh my gosh, I forget his name. What's the name of the elf that wants to be a dentist?
Isn't it like Dave or something like that?
Is it Dave?
I'm pretty sure it's just like a regular name.
Yeah. Also, is that movie an allegory or what? Hermie, that's right, it's Hermie. Hermie wants to be a dentist.
That is yours.
Good grief. I do love that
So
movie.
what animals do you need right now?
A kitten and a goldfish and
Oh, you want a kitten?
No. I don't have the space in my life right now. Listen, I gotta get my brain together, and then I gotta buy a house. And then I probably have to work another, like, 5 or 10 years, and then buy a bigger house.
Oh.
And then we can have animals. More of them, anyway. And even then, I feel like 1 cat, 1 dog's like the sweet spot. Don't forget, Bumbles bounce. What's your favorite holiday movie? Open question for the room.
Repo the Genetic Opera.
I should have specified winter holidays. Yeah, it's in Christmas, but I want to leave it a little bit more open for anyone. Christmas Vacation.
By the way, I might have said that wrong. Is it generic or genetic?
It is the genetic opera.
Okay.
Because the whole theme of the film is your genetics versus your choices.
Mm.
Krampus. Die Hard. Love Actually. I couldn't stand. I enjoyed it as a movie. I couldn't stand Love Actually in the context of Christmas, though. It's just a batch of fairly horrible people. Maybe not all of them, but like, oh boy. Polar Express. For me, it's the animated ones that I saw as a kid that are like the most important to me. So the Rudolph is one. There's like an old animated Frosty the Snowman where the guy goes, messy, messy, messy. That's a very good one. I gotta track that down this year.
And you have 2 hooves?
Doesn't he lock Frosty in a greenhouse in attempted murder? I think so. Definitely worthy of a rewatch. Year Without Santa Claus? National Broadcaster, a specific dubbed version of 3 Wishes for Cinderella. Batman Returns! Is it Christmassy? I'm gonna wait to refood buff until we get back out there.
Mm-hmm.
It is set during Christmas? Oh. Yeah, counts. If Die Hard gets to get away with it, then I don't see why Batman can't. Batman Returns totally takes place during Christmas. Muppets Christmas Carol is the correct answer. There you go. These kidneys have a horrific drop rate. By that logic, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. We're getting more greens now.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 kidneys.
Give you some essence. Yeah.
Ready to process some waste products. 2 kidneys, no waiting. What about the Black Mirror episode White Christmas? Somebody probably watches that every year. I don't know if that person's any fun, but... The Ref, an amazing Christmas movie.
Woo!
Oh, I can't have it.
Why?
We have enough. There's an extra kidney. Nobody needs it. Certainly not that
for
plant
nothing?
spider anymore. Nothing. Got more Steiner meat, though. We're going to be swimming in stew. Let's not forget Lethal Weapon set during Christmas as well.
They're all stew.
We checked.
I feel like that has to be one of your best intros that you've ever done. It's so good.
What? Oh my god.
I honestly thought like the whole video was gonna go like that too.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, just the beginning was just right.
I don't have enough serious in me to... Because what would the rest of it have been? Like poetry about life? Set over keening seagulls in a misty background? You know, this crab lost his leg in the Great Crab War. Reindeer Games is good. Rocky 4, Klaus, Arthur Christmas. What about, like, terrible Christmas movies on streaming? Are there any favorites there? Or are they all awful? Because sometimes, like, I like a good movie that's awful, that's so awful that it's good. I like it when they go full circle.
Maybe unpopular opinion. Some of the new Lindsay Lohan ones.
Are good or are awful?
Awful.
Oh, I think that's established fact. I think we're happy for her that she's working and she's getting her contract from Netflix, but I don't think anybody's vouching for the integrity of the films.
Hot Frosty.
Hot Frosty. Oh, man. Love watching them, though.
Oh, hey, you can buy the belt here. It's available if you want to real quick.
Where? Who? Huh? Who?
Clothier?
Oh, the robe's up. Is it vest? Oh, yeah. Wise man's belt. Nice. 13 silver, but, like, worth it. I am a wise man right now. Earbug's the wisest of men. Gonna say Hallmark. Just finished watching Hot Frosty. I was wanting to hear from somebody that actually watched Hot Frosty. I'm so proud of you.
Whoa, I just realized. How much gold do you have?
72 silver?
Oh, okay.
Why? What's the right answer?
Oh, no. That's good.
What are you trying to say? Am I too broke for you?
No.
Can't be seen with me anymore?
Listen, you just stay over there and, just like hang like, 10 paces back.
Does anybody sell blue dye around here? They must do, right?
Trade goods?
Planning on watching the Merry Gentleman one next. That one I feel like I did well enough by watching Trixie and Katya watch it on their Netflix series. I've been watching those lately. They do have blue dye here. Still watching. Oh, Course Thread too. Not saying Flappy's a gold digger? Ah, maybe I am. So those are serious allegations.
No comment.
I feel like if somebody was using me, it wouldn't be for, like, my fame or fortune. It would be for my really cute pets and chili.
Your chili?
I make a good chili. That's the draw right there. With Hot Frosty, you're getting what it says in the tin. Alright, I do need to take a break, and I should probably check on my phone. Make sure the world's not falling down out there. BRB. Okay. We came back, but we've acquired a cookie.
A cookie?
And the beautiful... Oh, I should put in my earphone. I can't hear Flubby. If he's talking, I guess he can hear me. It's so cute. I mean it. Me. You guys are so nice. Oh my god. There are for sure Twitch chats where people would be absolutely ripping that cookie to shreds. Just dunking on the craftsmanship. Oh, I put a piping tip on the frosting bag. That's a pretty good big deal for me. Oh man. Yo, Flabby?
Yo.
What up?
What's up, my guy? How's it going? Good looking out.
Huh?
That's how you talk in hardcore.
No, I don't.
You do.
Nuh-uh.
I'll like randomly see you like say chat with someone, you're like, yo, good looking out. Thanks, my dude.
Listen,
you know, just like
you alerted me of a rare. It was good looking out. We could go anywhere. Oysters are world. Zeverhoops?
Yeah, south.
I'm vendoring my furry paws and extra belt and sharp claws. I don't know if I need to carry around this red dye. Maybe. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna get my food buff back up. People min-maxing their bros per second. I used to bro per second pretty hard back when I would pug arena. Because, you know, you gotta make them feel like you're one of them. Oh, hello. What do you think you're looking at? You don't eat cookies. I mean, you eat moose cookies, but they're different. Also, they can't even see you, buddy. You wanna poke your face up here? There you go. Good boy. I still can't give you a cookie.
Oh, he has a big face.
Yeah.
He's a huge
I want to
dog.
give him a big smooch, but now I have, like, dog hair on my lips because I had Vaseline on them earlier. He said I heard cookie. Oh.
I have 4 people on me. Where are you? Hello? Excuse me?
Right behind you.
I see you running. You're wearing a dress. You're such a caster.
Hey, it was the
I bet
wizard
you
calling
think
the...
reading's cool.
Oh.
Ever tell you about my old classic guild, how there was like a warrior versus mage like thing? It was like a total meme, but like...
Wasn't it just the one mage, and it was your whole guild bullying him?
Yeah, it was.
It was
Oh my
Bihon,
gosh, it was
right?
so good. Yeah, it was Bihon.
Yeah. I've never met the guy, but I kind of feel for him.
And like as a joke, one of like the warrior officers made a mage alt, and he named it "Books are cool."
Oh gosh. You ever boop his snoop? I like to touch my nose, the tip of my nose to Moose's nose, and then make a smooching sound, because I'm not actually going to kiss him on the lips, because I'm not crazy. But, I'll like nose boop him and go, mwah. But like without any lip touching. But then sometimes, if you're not fast enough, he will lick you on the mouth, so you gotta get out real fast. The dog's got fast reflexes, and he just wants to lick everybody in the mouth. It's endearing if you know him.
I know she's blind, but can't he like dodge her cat?
Yeah, he's well, yeah, she doesn't have such good aim, but she is very speedy, and he can totally like jump back and avoid a paw swipe. But also sometimes he knows it's coming because he knows he annoyed her, so he's like, "Oh man, what are you gonna do?" And it's like, buddy, you walked into her. You're the one who stuck your nose in her tummy. What did you think was gonna happen? Oh, zebras, lots of zebras. Yucky. Yeah, the main thing is that Moose likes to lick the mouths of other dogs, and who knows what they've been eating. Are we here for zebras?
Yeah. I was just pulling stuff just to pull it. Gotta make use of the mana bar, you know?
That's true.
Oh, you ran past a zebra.
Well, there's 2 of them up here.
Oh. I can't pull that one, it's gonna leash.
Oh, I'm rooted. Yeah. My dog was a puppy, he would eat horse dung. Mine wants deer droppings. No other types of dung, but just deer specifically. Which unfortunately is everywhere. Oh, I guess rabbit too sometimes. I don't know. It's just like a fancy way for me to eat grass, I think, but I'm not about it. It's not my favorite thing.
We also need to go this way for the stagnant oasis. What's your favorite type of cookie? Or does it depend on the mood?
This one. I love gingerbread cookies. Bonus points if they were kind of cute. Ooh.
That's all you to disenchant, yeah?
You
Because
don't
mine's better.
Oh, mine's better too.
Can you disenchant it?
We'll see. Hang on, that was the woolies. It is disenchantable.
Oh, so you can make ones and then disenchant them?
I don't think so. I think the crafted ones are not disenchantable, but I didn't craft one to try. When I replace mine, I can try, but I'm pretty sure you can't. But I would love to be wrong. So what kind of cheese would you make in a coffin?
I don't know. Feta.
You're pretty unprepared for a question I feel like you should have been expecting from the beginning. What's up with that?
If it ain't smoked,
It ain't
it's
good.
not cheddar.
Huh?
Oh, you have enough. You have enough hooves. Something behoove you.
Getting ready to make a ton of sugar cookies for decorating with the kiddos. Very fun. Very, very fun. My Nana used to decorate them with those little, like, shiny pearl cookie decorating things that you could just, like, break teeth on. And I liked them because they were pretty, but they were so hard to actually bite. Hooves actually dropped, I know, right? I feel like I had another flabby question, but it's evaporated out of my brain. I'm tired today. We covered Christmas and movies. Cookies. What about you? You got a favorite cookie? Christmas cookie? You a baked goods kind of guy?
Honestly, I'm not really a big dessert type of person.
Not everybody is?
Oh. Stagnant oasis? Like, I think I'd eat it if it was around, but it's more of like a... I don't know. I just don't go out seeking desserts or sweet things, I guess.
That's fair. It's not like it's something that you need.
But what if it is?
That's what's missing from your life is processed complex sugar.
What if I just need pastry?
Pastry. Buttery pastry. Croissants. Croissants.
Croissant.
Every time I try to say croissant, I always end up saying poisson like a fish. Hee hee hee. Ha ha ha. At a certain point, I feel like we're not even talking anymore. I'm just like a jukebox that you can poke a button to have a voice line or a meme spit out.
I'll do what I can.
Exactly. Glad we all started the Little Mermaid fish song.
Now we go north? Or wait,
Hmm.
no, we need to turn something in raptor horns. Hey, ratchet, yeah?
So I need more raptor horns. I only have one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then why did we leave the raptor spot?
Also, if we can somehow very carefully get one
Mhm.
thunder lizard horn each, we'll have Chen's empty keg done, and that'll get a bunch of stuff out of our bags.
Ooh.
If we want to do that, we
That's
can go south, but we need to be real careful if we're going down
sketchy.
there.
Yeah. Because those thunder lizards are like anywhere from 19 to 21, I think.
And they have a very powerful cast. The lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt.
Are you LARPing?
Sleep. No, I'm just a meme jukebox.
That's me. I know I saw him like 10 minutes ago when he came by, but I miss my dog. I miss him.
I mean, it's normal. You had a scary experience with him last night, yeah?
Yeah. There's a brief moment, and I don't know how he did it. He's a magician. So he like, it's thankfully like a little side street with not a lot of traffic on it, but he crosses the road, which is terrifying.
Mhm.
And then like disappears behind like a parked car on the other side. And then I'm like looking on either side for like where he's gonna pop out because I'm trying to like find him so I can maybe tempt him back with these fish treats I have. And then I'm like, I don't know where he is. And then somebody who's like nearby who's like trying to help is like, oh, he's behind you. And I'm like, what? I don't know how he did it. He teleported. Real fast. Big zoomies. I don't know why I'm fighting this. I wish I owned a private fenced field for him to just tear around in and I could invite all his friends over, but even if I buy a place, even if I buy a place with its own fenced yard, it's still not going to be like tearing around size. It might be do little lapse size. I don't know why I'm fighting these. I'm sorry.
I have 2 words for you.
Amscray?
The prairies.
The prairies. Oh, I should buy property in the prairies because I can afford land.
Mhm.
Possible, actually. I could look. I bet I could. I would die the first winter. You know it too. The winds would come and the cold would set in and I would just keel up like a spider. Dead.
Dead, 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 dead. Alright, before we get down here, I'm gonna rebuff us.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna eat my food buff.
Are we actually going for it?
Yep.
We can at least pick off the raptors. We don't have to go for the thunder lizards unless we have like a
Nope, we're
clear
going
line
for the
on one.
thunder lizard. You came up with the idea, we're doing it.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you would. I don't think I would survive Alberta. I don't think I would like Calgary very much. Don't miss the negative 45 Celsius deep freezes. Yeah.
Let's see, when you get cold enough, you're just cold. You know, cold is cold.
Well, when you get cold enough, you stop feeling it. And then you just get all nice and you want to take a nap.
Oh.
And
that
that's
sounds
the nap you
comfy.
should not take.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Calgary, not so bad. They get Chinooks. A lot of sun. Edmonton, much rougher.
They get salmon?
Apparently. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, what's the fishing like? It's just like a little pond surrounded by nothing.
Yeah. Just 50 fishermen surrounding the pond, you know?
Oh my gosh. Soltec, are you alright? I think we broke him.
I need to look this up. What is a Chinook?
It's like a wind, right?
Yeah, a warm, dry, gusty wind.
I'm just thinking about salmon.
Sounds like California. In the desert. When was the last time you ate, like, salmon?
I
Like
must have,
a salmon fillet?
I must have had one. I have a freezer burnt salmon fillet in my freezer that I've like forgotten about. I've been meaning to make chowder or something or like cook it for my dog. It's pretty freezer burnt though. Well, I don't know if Moose would say no. That was a reference to a stupid movie called Thumb Wars, made by the guy who did Kung Pao. Oh. 5 to 10 in January. That is a bit
Brave
weird.
level 11 running around here.
Hmm.
'17s. Oh, found a raptor for you.
Okay.
All right, remember. Be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. Beware. Beware. Winnie the Pooh taught me that one. Let me pull back. I feel like this is... Well, no, it's good because we're definitely going to find a clear path to a Thunder Lizard.
I'm just doing this so we can find Mancrook's wife.
I'm not on that quest, and you know it.
You're not?
No, we said we weren't going to pick it up yet because it's like a level 20 quest, and back then we were level 11.
Oh, but you just like look at the body.
Can you share me?
What is it called?
Why would I know? I don't have it.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you. How's hardcore going? So far, so good. We ain't dead yet.
Yet is good.
Yeah, it's good. Operative word being yet. 17 and a half. The experience is actually like chugging along over here.
Mm.
Not too bad, not too bad.
What's with all these brave lower levels just venturing down here? I've seen 11, I've seen a 13.
I think this is why people die. They're either very brave or they don't know.
Let's get out of here. Alright, we should start seeing thunder lizards around here.
Yeah, I feel like on the right-hand side, if we kind of ventured this way a little bit. I'm going to kill things as I go just so that I'm
Creating a path.
creating a
It's
path.
level
Yeah.
19. Also, watch out for the elite alliance mobs that are patrolling around here. They're like a rare spawn. I'm guessing these 2 dead bodies are from them.
Oh. Good looking out.
Good looking out. Oh, I thought I saw a thunder lizard over here.
Because we just need one. Although I feel like the drop rate's awful. Oh, there he is. I'm sending
He just
in
spawned out of nowhere.
Magath. I'm shadow bolting. That means it's serious. Lizard
Just so you
bolt.
know, there's a hyena hiding behind that log. I repeat, hiding behind the log.
I see him. We're not really going that way though. You got. Oh, you did. Did you?
No. I got a
We need a
tail.
horn. We need a horn.
Yeah.
Hello, Dark Sibilia. How are you doing today? Good, good. Lovely to hear.
We definitely don't want to go through the encampment.
I'm following your lead on this one. Although if you tell me to move some more, I will ask you why.
You always do.
Why? Listen, I'm
we
not
need
a
to get outta
military
here.
kind of person. I was not raised to blindly follow orders. Everyone's all like, get in the van. They're never like, why you should get in the van. And if they can't back that up, then maybe you shouldn't get in the van.
Are you like the person in Interstellar, you know, that like, we need to get back to the ship, and you're out there like, why? And then you get like swept away by the tidal wave?
Yeah. I just need one more data sample. It's right here. It'll be fine. I see the dead thunder lizards.
And we're also getting this flight path.
Oh, true. Good idea.
Storm snout. Whoa.
He's going in. He runs at like regular walking speed.
I don't know why my guy shoots this guy in the mouth.
That's just where the target points is. Mind flays go there as well. I feel like the rest of him's pretty heavily armored, so it's not like you would be making a lot of headway over there. Man, I really want to know if planting garlic's gonna work, but I'm not gonna, like, even if it works, it's not gonna be eating garlic for like 9 months. It's like a year-long project. It's long. Because then you've got to cure it. I'll find it in the spring if it'll sprout. I bet it'll sprout. Unless they all rot. I'm gonna have to make sure they don't get too soggy.
Soggy Oggy.
Soggy doggy. There's gotta be a pet grooming place called the Soggy Doggy. Like, statistically, that has to be true. There has to be a few of them.
You want to pick up tribes at war?
Yeah, may as well. There's a pet grooming place here called the Mucky Mutt. That's pretty good. Many different kinds of garlic.
Hey, we found the expert tailor.
Hmm.
Oh,
well,
I can
linen
mix.
boots. Unfortunately, not all that good. Man, we gotta have a linen grinding day sometime.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm down.
And then we'll have enough linen to actually like live our lives and leave something for our grandchildren. Alright. Still need a thunder lizard horn. What's in here?
I'm just looking for like any other vendors that would like have like stuff on them. Thunder lizards, you said?
Yeah. And raptors, of course. Using a bag add-on? I know. I caved for classic specifically because the classic default bag space was getting a little tough to manage on its own.
Where are we going?
Through the hyena.
I feel like you should lead the way for this kind of stuff.
Mm.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go somewhere and then you're just gonna veer off.
What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say... Oh, I'm too tired for this. You're right, is what you are. Listen. No. No thoughts left in the bank. Today would be a good day to just, like, cross-stitch and build Legos. But that's not my life. Oh.
This quest is like orange. Or what color would you call that on Questy? It's not red. It's not really orange, is it?
It is kind of orange, but it's definitely not a very bright orange.
Oh, nice. Look at this druid's name.
Vegan Chad. Well, maybe Chad's a vegan.
Hmm.
I thought it was Venga Chad, like Venga Bus. Still got Lego in the brain. There's not a lot of words.
There's a stormstone.
I'm gonna do the hyena first, actually. Well, no, Stormstone first. Stormstone first.
What are you doing?
I was trying to pull it back, but he's a caster, so it didn't really work. I was exercising my excellent pet management abilities.
It is quite excellent.
Stay tuned for the workshop I'll be giving. We call it Go and Stop.
Oh, he resisted. That can happen.
That can happen.
That's yours.
Oh.
Oh. She's insane. First try.
There isn't one for you, is there? Would that be too easy?
No.
Oh.
You knew there wasn't one for me.
You knew there was one and you let me have it.
What?
Yeah, I heard you say
You heard
so.
what?
Doesn't really matter. We both need them anyway.
Yeah.
I was like browsing lists of stocking stuffers because I do this every year and I don't know why. It melts my brain. They're usually awful. Like this generic list of like gifts for mom or dad or whatever. And they always say to get them like wireless charging stuff as though they don't already have wireless chargers if they had a wireless charging phone. But one of them was, it said as a stocking stuffer, a ceramic brie baking dish. And maybe they're quite small. Maybe the bries that you're baking are quite small. But like, and it was like a pretty affordable item too. And I'm thinking, what a strangely specialized thing. I feel like if somebody wants to bake bries, they're probably whoa, from behind.
I'm sheeping,
Already set up for it.
Sheeping.
I did put
you got it.
I dotted it before you sheeped it.
I'm gonna read this guy.
Okay, thank you.
You have health pot and you have healthstone, yeah?
Yeah.
We did it.
Jeep. Careful, the Night Elf Elite Pack. Yeah, that's the word on the street.
I love how when a surprise mob comes, your first instinct isn't to fear it; it's to damage.
Yeah, damage is my peel. If it's dead, it can't hurt us anymore. I want to do this caster on the left. Got my wife touchscreen gloves. I've been using the same beat up mitts. It's just, what if they get beat up more, you know? There's something nice about having an item that's like so damaged that you're like, you can do anything with this. If they like fell into a chasm, the only thing you would feel sad about is littering. I'm gonna re-eat my food buff. I'm gonna eat some clams. No! The heckle thing!
I marked him for...
I was wondering why it was gray. I was eating! How
Figured you
rude!
would- I figured with... Never mind.
I want to give you a shovel, you can dig yourself a little deeper.
I figured with your excellent pet management, you would see the skull and, you know, set your pet on him while you're eating.
What does seeing skulls have to do with my pet management? That sounds like more of an optometrist problem.
You would see it more visibly. Instead of me being like, hey, look out, look over there, hey, look out. And you're like, I am looking out.
Looking up for what? Isn't look out like the least useful piece of advice ever?
Yeah, it's just like, you know, when someone's going off on something, you're like, you know, just like, calm down.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is the
I
one.
know it.
I'm feeling it. Ooh. Cool shield.
Alright, we did it. Now do we hearth? Or do you just want to run the road back?
If we run it back, we can try to find the raptor horns as well. And if not, I want to look for them up by like where Swiftmane was. That was a really good raptor spot. Because I need a few of them for sure.
I felt like the really good raptor spot was by the harpies.
It was okay. I guess it worked out for you.
To me. Oh my god, I was gonna say, when you were talking about something about beat up or something like that, do you remember when I was telling you about how I was watching Drag Race and I kept on getting like the term wrong for like when they do really good makeup?
Yeah.
I was like, Oh man, like they're really beating the explicit word face up or something like that.
Yeah. I feel like they would get a kick out of that. Like there was an episode where they had straight men come on and get their makeup done, and like one of the guys I think made that joke or said something along those lines. I was like, "Is this the part where you beat my face up?" And they're like, "No." Saw someone almost die to Swiftmane the other day. He's a yellow mob. You have to pull him. I'm not saying they didn't almost die. I'm just saying they asked for
What are you
it.
saying?
I'm saying they asked for it. We've died to Swiftmane a few times, but not in hardcore. That'll cost you extra.
Season of Mastery.
More greens for the chipper.
Chipper.
I could probably re-enchant my gear, actually.
Oh hey, a raptor. Oh, I know where there's a bunch of raptors actually.
Hmm.
Do you mind doing a level 18 quest?
Nope. Sounds good.
We're gonna go get the silver back. Well, you have so many enchanting mats.
I know, right? The trick is to find the efficient things with which to do it. Saw some fun last words the other day. It was something like, "Please phase me." Oh man. That's what you get for trying modern solutions to ancient problems.
We're going east.
East?
East.
East?
East.
I like that the visibility in the Barrens is quite good. You can usually see a decent range. Silver Pine and to a similar extent Ashenvale kind of had that problem where the trees block your line of sight so much that unless you have an add-on that like supersizes names even at a distance so you can see where everything is, you can kind of like come around a corner and get surprised by something. I was looking
looking
for
at the
last
people
words.
yelling?
Yeah, that too.
Big kid energy.
I was kind of laughing at the name Big Kid Energy. I thought that was vaguely clever.
Got raptors.
Multiple raptors. I wish we got mounts at 20.
Like, what's it called? Was that Season of Discovery? Where you got, like, your mount early?
It must have been Season of... Yeah,
Something.
because it wouldn't have been Mastery. I didn't even make it to 20 in Season of Discovery, though, I don't think. I got too burned out early looking for all the stuff I was trying to discover. I wasn't very good at it.
So where's the bear cave?
Where
the
are
bank
the bear
is a bear.
caves? This is a cave, this is a bear.
But this is the bank. Bears, caves.
I
Star
was
Trek
convinced it was
Generation.
going to be the bank, because the bank is under a tree shaped like a bear, and it's kind of in a cave. I thought it was a clever interpretation, it just, Blizzard didn't care. It's like when you have the best answer to a crossword that is not the right answer.
You were literally that, like, It's Always Sunny meme, Like,
Yeah.
where he's, like, looking at, like, the board with all the things connecting to each other.
Yeah. Raptors, hello? When's Plunderstorm? I feel like we just found out. Soon? January?
It must be soon.
Because the 13 days for the next patch with the Siren Island. Maybe that'll let me make some
Oh,
gold somehow.
didn't they say it was January? I think there was like some post about it.
That sounds true.
Also, how hard do you want to go in that
Oh, on the Siren Island or Plunderstorm?
Plunderstorm?
Well, you
Who's
know
playing
I'm gonna
I
need to
mean,
clear out
like-
the plunder store.
Oh, you're gonna plunder the store?
I'm gonna plunder the plunder store. We gotta get everything. Even if it's ugly. Especially if it's ugly. Oh.
Lots of raptors.
Two more horns still. Wah wah. It's king's blood over here. That's fancy. Barrens is definitely keeping us busy, I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like later on when you run out of quests, that's when you really find out what you're made of. Or at least when you run out of safe quests to do. I think I'm not that far away from being able to, make a new wand. I think maybe
Ooh.
enchanting 70 or something?
How come you're killing the birds?
They looked at me funny.
Oh.
I want to stay stocked up on strider meat. I don't know.
Here we go this way. We go back to the. We're going to the raptors. Plus, we're getting the stolen silver.
And is this way?
No. It's on your map.
Oh. Oh. There's just like two ping pong balls in my head that are just going blink, 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 and then nothing else going on. Not even the monkey with the symbols.
No, that's in my brain. You can't have him.
I'm a little nervous
Waiting
about
for
this
you to
area,
catch
by the
up.
way. Yeah, I'm hugging left. And then it's over here.
Yep. And loot this before we get attacked. Oh. I was just gonna sneak in, sneak out.
Well, you were gonna get bitten by a dinosaur.
I mean, if you've ever played Classic before, you know that these guys don't have, that big of an aggro radius, so, like, you're obviously new.
It's crazy. I think some, like, Coke bottle glasses just spawned on your face and I can't even see you. You're in a velvet chair with a book? That's crazy. I also need raptor horns anyway, so.
Yeah.
Haha. Better luck next time. I like troll hunters. Troll male hunters have cool animations. I like that they like crouch down to shoot the bow. Oh, yes.
Oh, easy.
Empty
Let's get outta
keg,
here.
empty keg.
Oh, wait. Apparently, I didn't pick up. Did I pick it? Yeah, I did. Questies is bugging out. It said I didn't pick up the stolen silver, but I do. I have it. Do you?
That bug always freaks me out. Spooky.
Here we go this way.
Yeah, unless we want to fight our way up through like all of the I was gonna call them pirates, but I
No.
guess they're alliance.
Not the Guns of Northwatch.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to kill this tall strider all over again.
Oh.
I used to camp the raptor nests for pets.
For pets. What do you mean?
Yeah. I don't know when they added them. I don't know if it was in Classic or not. They would spawn at the base of some of the trees. Not so much on this ridge, but like way up in the north one that's right by the sludge fen.
Mhm.
There's a leaping hatchling. I love that pet. I camped it for me to collect. And then I would later get more of them to try to sell because they used to sell for a couple thousand each. And it would sometimes leap. That was the thing. It was a little black raptor. And it was all cute with his big old bobblehead. And sometimes he would go boing and he would just jump because he was a leaping hatchling. And it was cute because it made sense. My cat's asleep. Sleepy kitty. We may as well just go through. That's an experience we're gonna get to keep.
Yeah. Can you believe it's 11:31?
Yeah.
You tired?
I'm exhausted. I was having a really in-depth dream when my alarm woke me up, which makes me think I didn't really finish my sleep cycle, and maybe that's why I'm tired. It was about Deathwing destroying a city systematically according to the grid. But the fascinating part was that the first part of the city had been like reduced to dust, basically, charred, blackened, no survivors kind of thing. But the rest of the city was still driving around. I could kind of see it from like a sky view. I could see cars making directions that were going to take them into the destruction. And I knew that within a minute, the rest of the city was going to go up. But there was nothing that you could do that would there was no time to evacuate. You knew there was nothing that you could do that would get anybody out of there. I think that was the whole thing.
Also, we don't need those guys. I'm not gonna jump off here, but I'm gonna look to see what the jump off is like. No, don't do it. It's not good.
Should we hug left?
Yeah.
Can we make it through?
Oh yeah, they're only level 15.
This is a sign you need to play Kind of Classic. Flabby, did you feel the earthquake?
You felt that too?
Whenever there were earthquakes, I would almost never feel them, even when everybody was tweeting about them and they were in my area. They have to be really obvious for me to notice.
I need some better water.
Both
Takes
nerdy
forever
and
to drink.
apocalyptic. Do you need mage training for that?
I don't know when I learn it. I guess I could always just buy water. That feels weird. Oh wow, I got the stolen silver.
Oh! My brain took a while to buffer. I'm like, these guys drop a silver? They're pirates. It seemed plausible. Well, that's the raptor one.
They're in a path down.
In Sacramento. Didn't feel the earthquake.
Oh, we're earning reputation with Ratchet. Is this the way down? Oh, I see a chest down there, do you?
I also do, but I feel like that means danger.
Danger.
Danger. Here, let me get a fresh food buff. Ooh. Hazel ray of sunshine. I feel like I haven't seen actual sunshine in 32 years. I know it's not true, but it just feels that way because it's winter and it's been all dark and gloomy and it's going to start raining for the next handful of days.
It's like you need to go for a walk.
I need to go for hibernate like a bear in a cave. Just roll me up into a blanket burrito and then put me away in a drawer. I'll recharge.
What's your favorite burrito of all time?
Yo, there used to be this place called Pinche. And there's still, I think, actually, I don't know if the place is gone, but anyway, they took the burrito off the menu. But it was like a chipotle, yam, and then a bunch of other stuff and beans and rice and whatever. But it was so good. They also used to do a good fish one, but The yam one was my favorite, and then they took it off the menu because it was my favorite, because this is the curse of Hazel.
Mm.
Are we going the right way for the chest?
Oh yeah, sure. I
Isn't that
didn't
why we
know.
jumped down?
You sounded like you didn't want the chest.
I always want the chest. But I've looted the last few, so you should loot the next one. If
Oh, I think that rogue is gonna take the chest here in the right, or she.
level 14 though, what if they die? Yeah, I wouldn't snipe them from behind. Alright, we're going the wrong way then.
Are we? We need to kill some mobs around here anyways.
We weren't even gonna do this quest yet.
It's so low level, it's green for us.
Alright. It does give
Me.
linen.
Yeah. Ooh.
And greens, apparently.
Yeah, actually, no, we need to go south. Because the wanted quest is also down there too.
I feel like when a small talk topic is needed, the stream overwhelmingly goes to burritos tacos. I think it's just because it's like lunchtime for, I guess at least for me. It's hard to avoid. Crowded and tent in a Blizzard store. Well, favorite pizza place took the tortellini pizza off the menu, which was our favorite. Haley, we gotta unpack that. So cheese in pasta, on bread, under cheese? Excuse me? I mean, I'm sorry for your loss. I know how heartbreaking it is when there's one thing and it's like the best and then they just decide to stop being original, but... Oh man. So basic, I'm sure popular, don't know why they got rid of it. Is that basic? Tortellini pizza? I like tortellini.
Cannoneers are ranged.
I wonder what the first clue was. Although, it's not like they have personal cannons. I don't know if I'm in top fighting form to be doing this.
I'm sorry, I thought you dotted that one.
I did. I don't know what's going on. I think Hazel's powering down.
Ooh.
This is the real dangerous time for hardcore.
That's when we keep going.
Mm-hmm. Listen,
Get
we
the
gotta
people
give
what
the
they want.
doubters their fair shot at redemption.
Wow, we're getting so many greens from these guys.
It's awesome. And cloth. I need the linen really bad. Although, you're getting the cloth. So is it really worth it?
No.
No, you also have tailoring. What's your tailoring at? Probably hard mine.
78?
Yeah. Because you're able to actually make the efficient stuff and not worry about whether or not it's disenchantable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tortelloni, no! That's so
what?
strangely timely. It was an undead mage.
Tortelloni?
Tortelloni. Make it thin crust, thin cheese, on top is tortellini and drops of pizza sauce. Alright.
Oh, Baron Longshore. Get him!
We need his head.
One head coming up. And then we need these brigands. Is it brigand or brigand?
I was gonna say brigand, but I actually don't know. I usually have to wait for an adult to say it to me in a sentence, like out loud, and none of the adults in my life spend a lot of time talking about brigandry. Oh, thanks, Uchai. I appreciate it.
Ugh. Yeah, what's for lunch?
Brigands.
We don't need the cannoneers.
Well, this isn't a cannoneer. I feel like we're getting really crappy.
I think it's just you.
I don't know. You started that one. I am getting whiny. I'm for sure. Krabby Flabby. Thank you.
Isn't that your altar shaman name?
Krabby Flabby? Oh no, it's just
No,
Krabby. All you.
No, actually, you need that because you're lower on silver than me. I have like a gold and a half.
All right.
I feel like any vendor trash items that like can't be disenchanted should probably just go to you.
Hmm. Assuming I have bag space anyway, which I almost do. Got 3 slots left over here. I can disenchant this.
We need 6 more brigands.
Brigands. Brigadiers.
I'm South Sea Brigand?
I thought Baron Longshore was over there. How many Baron Longshores are there? Pineapple pizza with bacon instead of ham and hot honey. I think I tried to make a spicy honey once because it was supposed to go with like this like crispy kale thing from the WoW cookbook that was supposed to be like the spiced lichen from WoW. I can hear you giggling at my choices, and I don't know which ones have done it this time.
I don't know, but I ain't liking that.
Oh my god. The problem with it was that it didn't actually get crispy. That was my issue, is I, for whatever reason, oven temperature or insufficient washing or too vigorous of kale or whatever, it was just, or maybe too much of the dressing, it was like soggy. It was like limp, soggy, hot honey kale. So it was mainly just a bunch of sugar on some vaguely floppy kale. We don't need the cannoneers.
We don't need the cannoneers.
We don't need the cannoneers. What do you say it was flappy? It's a little flobby.
Little flooby.
Flooby. Did you ever have a flooby?
I must have.
You must have had a flooby. There is edible actual lichen, but it's more of like a survival food than anything. I don't know if any of it's any amount of delicious.
We did it.
Nice. I'm still kind of sad we didn't get the chest. We'll never find out what was in it. Could have been riches. My brain always gets confused between lichen, and lichen. I'm just impressed that you managed to come up with 3 different valid meanings and spellings of lichen. Sounds like you got him down. Didn't come up with it. I genuinely get confused sometimes. How often does the werewolf lichen come up for you, though? Like, is this a bigger problem in Germany? Werewolves?
Werewolves just makes me think of BDG.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was bigger when Underworld was more popular. No, as far as I'm concerned, I've never been to Europe. It must be populated by mythical creatures. That's probably why everybody plays WoW. You remember Underworld? No. Should I? No. No! Sheesh. Wales totally has dragons. Listen, if they're willing to stick one on their flag, they must know something. Oh, my bags. It's a lot of stuff.
Oh man. There's a follow-up Chen's empty keg for a bunch of stuff. It's probably gonna crowd our map. Do you want it or not?
Let me look at it. Just started
It
an
also
anniversary classic. Yeah, it only gave us 1350 experience. Let's not.
yeah.
Let's not.
Yeah, and the repeatable one only gives us 900 something experience. I'm not picking up any of the Wailing Caverns ones.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I've definitely not. I'm assuming it's a television show based on what you guys are saying, but I've definitely not seen it. Sounds like it would have been up my alley. A series of movies? Oh. Didn't see those either. No trouble at the docks. I like how this is causing quite the stir in chat. Like, this is a big shared memory for a lot of you. It's nice.
I'm doing the ledger, I'm just running back and forth.
Oh, I didn't start it. I don't know what's going on. How could this happen? Oh, hey. Enough good. The barkeeper's cloak is good.
Is that Wailing Caverns? No, it's not. Would you like to fly to Crossroads?
I have an anxiety that I don't have the same quest as you because I lost you.
Oh, it's okay.
But you're gonna get ahead. We have to be the same level. What did you do? You said it was the
The people that were next to the engineering trainers.
Oh, yeah, the engineering trainers. I'll go right over there.
Let me just go to the engineering store and find the engineering trainer and then go over there, right? Oh, look, it's Hellgrave's cousin, Huckgrave.
Huckgrave. Yeah. I thought you said hot grave and I was a little confused for a second.
So did you get a quest from like up here where I'm pinging to like go back to the docks? Yeah, you do. I'm looking at your map. Here, go this way.
Do you think if you planted me in the sea, I'd come back as a garlic plant? Or like a big
Garlic
stalk
doesn't
of
grow in
bulk
the
health? They
ocean.
can grow like meters a day. It's pretty fast. Oh.
And now we go back.
You still have DVDs? Do you have a machine that can play them, or you just keep them for posterity?
So now what quest did you pick up?
Stolen booty.
Yep.
Alright. So now we fly back to Crossroads?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
It's 1 silver.
Oh man, it's a silver we don't get to keep. You want to know what I have? Is it a PlayStation? I know those can play DVDs. All the boys love PlayStations. Well, not all of them, but I will tell you,
They're
but if
all
you don't, I have a
PlayStations.
device that can play it. Because there's PlayStations, and then there's also, depending on when your PC is from, your PC might have a DVD drive. No, Plunderstorm's gonna be the same map. Still have
New
a
powers, though.
Hmm. I wanted a new theme. I am a boy. I don't love PlayStations. That would be a good, what do they call them? Like a forum tag? You ever been on like an old-fashioned like forum and people have like their favorite quotes or images or whatever just like on their posts and the bottom? Yeah. That would be a good one. Just out of context flair, that's what they call them.
Got lots of quests to turn in here.
I do have a PlayStation. I also have a small home server. Oh, that's the other thing the boys love is home servers. Media drives. All my homies love them at media drive. Number of DVDs is consolidated into a folder? Failing at being a boy today. Yeah. It's almost like I shouldn't generalize anybody based on gender, but you know. Once you're on a roll, it's hard to stop.
Oh, congratulations on your level.
Oh, thank you. I'm all grown up. I can vote and go to war.
Also, we could learn new skills and stuff.
That's true. I have a feeling that at some point before the next time we play, we're going to end up back, like, just taking a little detour back to org. Because I'm sure I'm going to need more training or something. I wish I had a ton more linen, but what are you going to do? You are tired. Now I'm trying to figure out what breaks are powered by food. The generalization train. Food breaks? Food break. I'm not even hungry.
You're hungry?
No, I'm not. I'm just tired. But if you go to bed without lunch, then you wake up and then you're like, oh geez, it's like 3:45. Do I eat lunch or do I just skip it and then have a horrible headache and be really cranky through like the dog walk and everything and then wait for dinner? And there's not really a right answer. You kind of lose both ways. Started an AOL. Have a usable email address that's under Hotmail.
Would you like to stop here?
Oh, yes. Yes, I would. I feel like we made great progress, though. We're level 18. I feel like our professions did pretty well. We didn't die. You know, can't complain about that.
Got a bunch of striders too?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a bunch more of it. 13 of them. My cooking is getting leveled up.
And if you can make 13, that means you get 26 striders too.
That's a lot of Strider stew. Strider stew much. Okay, I gotta turn this thing off. It's a little early, but we're gonna make an exception.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you later. I actually meant stream, but that's fine too. I will be back tomorrow for a morning stream. I don't wake up early tomorrow, so maybe I will have more clever things to say. I appreciate your company. I had a lovely time, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.